I can't just give you game for free, my shit be sold out. Yo niggas came and worked with me, yo niggas sold out. I dump it all about the clip, my shit be sold out. You at my show, you get them hits, my shit be sold out.
Good Sunday, good people. Here it is. The very first Sunday. I ain't gonna say after the start because people played last week too. But college football is back finally. I am very grateful of the fact that it's back because my Saturdays were getting boring without college football. And of course, watched the game last night. Well, first off, hope everybody checked on their strong friends today, this week, or checked in on your peoples because time is inevitable. You can't do anything about that. Make sure you checked on your peoples today and continue to check on your strong friends because you just never know. And last week was a busy week for us in the household, but we made it through it with fine colors. Thankful for all the help with making it through the process and everything like that. When it really comes down to it, man, I hope everybody had a good week. I hope your weekend was fine because it's almost over. Well, no. So most of y'all people with a decent job got tomorrow off. Some of y'all don't, and I feel for you. Because you should get your government holidays if they consider it a government holiday or whatever the case may be. You should get that time off when it really comes down to it. We love y'all. Love y'all. As soon as bro get in here, because he's strong about this topic today. Apple Jacks, the Casamigos. Hey, if you missed the Casamigos show this past Thursday, you need to go back and watch it. The topic was new friends versus your day ones. Like ones that's been your friend since the jump, since you came off the porch. You know what I'm saying? If you would add one, you would not add one, or do what they mix, or how would that go for y'all? I mean, I know some of y'all didn't see the show on Thursday, so I'm going to throw this topic at y'all, give y'all something to mentally munch on for the next couple of weeks, or at least for the next week, because it was a good topic. It was strong. A lot of people was in there. A lot of people had some very, very, very good points and dropped a lot of gems when it came down to adding or mixing your new friends with your old friends or however the case may be. Then it was strong. It was strong. They had to actually, IG put them off, and then they came back on, and the conversation went on just as strong. What's going on, brother? Because it was acting like it didn't let you on the first time, did it?
Oh, this ain't gonna work. All right, I'm out.
I don't know what he got going on over there, but and you right back in it. Oh no, okay, he jumped out. What's going on, people? I don't know what he got going on his end. Maybe there's something on my end. I don't know. But they had a very strong conversation, man. Will your day ones mix with new friends, or even, would you even try? Because you know what your day ones is about. They know that no new friends. No new friends, no. How would it go? How would it flow when it came down to kind of mixing them together? All right, now we can talk. We're going to figure this out. But yeah, that was a great conversation. That was a great show on Thursday, this past Thursday. And if you're not following the Casamigos.
All right.
Okay, we good now?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if you're not following the Casamigos, man, you need to start following them. What's that?
The mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, you can hear me, obviously.
I would have asked you, is it working? It's a mic, and I'm okay. It's been a long week, man. Hey, charge it to my
I, I, I I understand. I got you.
charge it to my mind and not my heart.
Got you.
Y'all really get into the Casamigos because they put out some stuff that y'all really do want to hear. And don't be like, well, I ain't got nothing that they can't tell me. And man, just open your mind.
That's just like saying, I ain't got to listen to y'all. You on here, so if we giving you some other people to go check out, you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Because this
Kind of
money,
makes sense, don't it?
this money in the bank. Because I'm in tune every couple of weeks when they on. I mean,
Yeah. If I ain't in practice, I'm in there.
I set my schedule around it because I don't have, little ones to take to practice and shit. So,
Yeah, exactly.
the household. So
Yeah.
I have my schedule around sure anything. I mean, plus they come on at 7 at night, Central, 7 Central. What you doing at 7 o'clock at night? Besides practice. Some of y'all ain't taking no kids in no practice. Some of y'all sitting on the couch, stuffing your face. Check out Casamigos. And check out their YouTube page because they on point on that too. They created their YouTube page and they own there. They in there. They flying high right now. They flying.
Yeah.
So check them out for real. Showing love to Casamigos, our sister page. Not below, not above, but right on par with the rest of everything we got going on. We love them and they just as special and important. So check them out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The fuck out.
Absolutely. To today, yeah.
To today.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy
Yeah,
play
huh?
Florida State, play LSU.
We're not gonna talk about any football from my side unless I'm talking about somebody else until we prove something, because we ain't proved shit.
University of Houston is 1-0.
What that got to do with?
All right, man, I'm gonna let you breathe.
Well, I'll say this: congratulations, college football. We fucking going to 12 teams. So, thank God.
It's gonna be 4 years before we see it.
Huh?
It's gonna be 4 years from now before we see it.
I bet you they put it out in 2024 because that's when all the moves start happening. That's when all the teams start going to different conferences and shit. So they're not gonna wait till 2026. They are gonna push it to 2024. I guarantee it. Like I said, because of all the movement, you're gonna have to. You're not gonna be able to get them boys on the West Coast in the top 4 once. Man, it'll be 2024.
But we gonna see how it molds and how it. Shit. I had one for today. I had a rant today.
I did too, bro, but I forgot it.
I'm trying to do it right now because it's the same thing. Casamigos, help me out. What was my rant today?
Shit. I know I can't remember.
Because I know I told him. You Casamigos need to help me out right here. Plug me in.
Shit, I wish I could tag somebody in myself. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah,
I had one too, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. I can't remember it. It was something. Anyway, hold on. Oh, yes, the influx. Don't talk to me. I'm glad. Yeah, thank you, Colin. I take my hat. I appreciate it. Don't talk to me at all. And I may be being an asshole about this, but hey, I'm entitled to be an asshole every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to me if you talk like this, with an influx at the end of every sentence, like you're asking a goddamn question and everything that you say. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't at all. If you talk like that, and I'm gonna go pour me a drink over here, and I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and when I drive down the road and go to Steak and Shake, don't talk to me. That's your regular voice. Because you weren't taught to talk like that. I guarantee you did not grow up talking like that. At one point in your life, you saw that shit on TV or on a YouTube channel or on IG or on Facebook or wherever the fuck you saw it. You should have left that shit there. and you thought it was cool. So
Oh my.
about face and get the fuck on. Right. Nigga, you got to put a period on the end of that goddamn sentence. Don't talk like you got something else to say, and now you got motherfuckers in the room talking like, are you going to finish your sentence?
Man.
Are you going to finish your sentence? You look, that shit irritates. Look, it gives me indigestion. And it makes me want to go shit in shoes. Like, don't talk like that around me.
It's stupid.
Because I was watching Food Channel, Food Network earlier today, and some female was on the goddamn thing describing the food, and it tastes so good, and the bacon, and when you bite into the egg, and then it drips down off the side, and the fries are so delicious and crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Stop.
Yeah, like Stacey there, she finally found out about it. Bitch,
She just trying to get back in the game.
If that was your way to get back in the game, you're an idiot. A year later?
That was a false movement. You a false prophet right now. You need to go ahead and be hung like Peter did. Go hang yourself. Not saying it literally. Don't go do it because I don't want people coming at me saying that. Well, he talked. Oh, because I don't influence like that. But yeah, she's trying to become relevant. Absolutely. But anyway,
she was relevant on the wrong side. Oh, so I remember mine, bro. It's about this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Friday.
This Friday?
This past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Kenwood.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta go back.
Was it like visit again or what? To just take over? What are we doing?
Take over. So most of we got Kenwood folks on here, or they do listen a lot. Oh, and Cynthia Pace said hello. I ran into her outside of Hempspire, and she said she's starting a podcast. So shout out to her. And she wants the link. I already told her we got to connect so she do it. So
that's a deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but going through the school, man, it was. Twan got something nice going. Shout out to Twan Harris, Coach Harris. He got something. He got a great movement going. Yep. And then I seen Miss Evans in the hall, walking the hallway. She says she's there every time he calls. So that's the great thing. They need help on, like we saw on the track. They got a new athletic director. I talked to her.
Okay.
They want all of us indoors.
All right, we can make that work.
Yeah. So they said that they don't know what happened beforehand, but I talked to the principal, I talked to the athletic director, the teachers and stuff, and man, when I say they are happy to have us in them doors, we are the new Northwest.
Ooh.
When they was highlighting how Northwest was bad when we was in school, and we that now.
Oh wow.
So all that shooting and stuff that been happening, they don't, and the fights and stuff that break out, they don't display that about other schools. There was one Friday, bro. There was a big ass fight Friday at the pep rally at Rossview. Nobody said a thing. But if that was Kenwood, it would have been plastered on every news cycle.
All over.
So Miss Evans, that's why Miss Evans and the principal and all them, they was sitting back there talking to us. They was like, whatever sport they played,
bring them back.
Please have them come back.
Bet.
Yeah. And the football team really, 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 really. I love y'all. I love y'all.
They lost on Friday? That bad?
I left at the third quarter.
Oh, shit.
It was 38. Now, I will say this. They was fighting. Yeah. But it was like 38-14.
The official Kelly Lee said, "I've been told y'all."
I know we. Yeah, but the people wasn't in place though. Going back, and then again, like I'm walking through the hallways, and I know we finna get on topic in a minute, but I'm walking through the hallways, and Like we got a jersey, we got one football jersey hanging up. One of our alumni went to the league.
Didn't know.
Didn't even know that. See what I'm saying? He graduated in 06. Played for the Raiders. DN. Lumpkin. He didn't play. It was in 2014. He didn't play long.
But still, if he played for the Raiders, out that he came from Kenwood, I would have known about it.
You should have known. We should have known, but nobody displayed. Only thing they talk about is Malcolm Perry. So I'm thinking Malcolm Perry's the first one we had.
Yeah.
Nope, he was. But you ain't up there. Will ain't up there. Like nobody from 2001 and below is in that school besides our track number. That's it.
They should have been beat that.
They should have. But they didn't. And so, yeah, Henry County ain't weak, bro. They the truth. Henry County is the truth. But the fight is what I was looking at. The fight, like the heart.
Yeah.
Some of them have it, some of them don't.
Yeah.
That's
pages. Yo.
So to bring back the alumni. What's up, big bro? So to bring back the alumni, man, when I say alumni, I mean the originators. I'm talking about us. There he is, really Lumpkin. There you go.
That nigga said, so fuck 98, 99.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like 97, 98, 99, 2000, we're not noticeable in this school. None of our shit is up. Except the football banner. Like you got a football banner up there, but there's no Will, there's no Doug, there's no Vernon, there's no OJ, there's no Bobby, there's no Veer. So you mean to tell me we make it to the semifinals of the state championship, the only time in school, and none of those players are displayed anywhere? Wow. How much sense does that make? There's one district championship for basketball. That was 03-04. Antoine them. Where their picture at?
Yeah. No, that makes no sense. Like.
Where's Dale's numbers? Where are your numbers at? Where's the people that started the school?
Book at my house. That's where my records and ain't none of my records, wide receiver wise, is in that school. Even though they have
nothing. You know what I compared it to, bro? I walked up to Antoine and I made sure the principal and Miss Evans said it. It's heard me say this. I said, you know what, man? They act like we the Fab Five.
The best team there, but don't nobody talk about it.
We the Fab Five. Don't nobody mention 97 through 2001. We the Fab Five. Why is that?
I guess they trying to. I don't know. I ain't got nothing for them. And I'm not going to try to justify it for them either.
Nope. Because we got a lot of track shit missing we got one track trophy.
Absolutely.
In the thing for 2001.
Like,
and we won everything.
And they couldn't find half the shit. And come on now.
Anyway, sorry, people. We just had to let y'all know about this. This is near and dear.
Keeping him up at night.
It was. It really was, man.
Look, our lady trying to jump in here. You want to let him in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is another Kenwood High alumni right here.
Yes, sir.
Played left tackle for us, and he did shot put, discus, and track.
Man,
y'all
preaching.
He even ran on the track. He ran track. Like he wasn't just strong throwing shot put and discus. He actually put spikes on track up and down that motherfucker, roasting people.
Hold up, Doug. Let's put this out there. I was 260, ran a 4.59 in Nebraska football camp.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and speaking of that, damn, Var, you spoke on it. Jenny Cox is nowhere near in that school.
Oh, she's top in the state in scoring. Like hands down, one of the best soccer players to ever
Shit, the best kicker.
Stepped foot in Tennessee, not just Kenwood, in Tennessee.
Yeah.
The best kicker ever. Shit.
Yes.
She was voted to the all-state team as a kicker. Nobody knows.
Hello. So that's why I said it's a lot of changes that need to happen, and our faces need to be seen because they don't know who the fuck we are.
Right.
Right.
We're buried in the boxes in the storage room.
Yeah, they're not building. They have no legacy to build
Hey,
off of. Like,
hold up, Decor. Okay, you was there when in '97 when it opened. Decor, you was on the field with us, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all remember when the field crew that was laying down the side on the field kept getting sick, and we end up laying down the field for practice that one time during the summer? Because if we didn't lay it down, we was probably gonna miss the first game of the season.
Yep.
Most people don't know that.
We practiced rocks. Like every practice, we was on a field full of rocks. Was us grabbing rocks and then throwing them out to the side and shit.
Right. People have no idea the shit that we went through to build that school.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
I was looking at
Literally from the ground up.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I looked at that first game that Kenwood finally won the football. I was like, we was born in '97, but we didn't win until '98. It was rough.
A matter of fact, I know Doug remembers this game. Doug took a punt back to the house, and it got called back because this Springfield DB flopped in front of me, and I got called for a penalty. I was like, Doug, when we play Clarksville, we winning that goddamn game.
Yeah.
And what happened?
And damn sure did.
I mean, how many?
That's returned.
And I don't pat myself on the back a lot because I'm a very humble individual. But how many kids at school right now know that the first interception and Kenwood touchdown in history is me
Nobody. They
First
don't know
quarter.
that.
against Northwest?
We 25 years in,
And they have no idea.
and they have no idea how the school got started.
Man.
We need
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit needs to change.
And bro, and y'all gonna be the first person to hear. Y'all gonna be the first to hear this from me. I coach college ball. I coach high school ball. The only reason why I'm not coaching right now, because I actually thought about this years ago, but when I was coaching in Oklahoma, there was an incident that happened on my team. It made regional news out there in Oklahoma, and the case is still in court. So that is part of the reason why. Me personally had nothing to do with it. Now, the background of it is the head coach I was coaching for was the first black head coach in this district's 106-year history. And I was his third top assistant. So when stuff went down with that freshman team, there was a lawsuit. And then I ended up finding out after I moved back here that my name was mentioned in the lawsuit. So now I'm trying to get my name back on some stuff I had nothing to do with.
Right.
Now, if my name wasn't on that lawsuit, I would have been on the sidelines this past Friday.
Right. Hey,
what
killed me, is we had an alum come back to the city to coach.
Mm-hmm.
Vernon coached at Northwest.
Oh yeah.
And what in God's name, after he whooped y'all ass for 4 years, why would you not call him to come right back to the school?
Right.
Where
Right.
But he had to go to Georgia and win a championship.
Right.
with the number one team in the country.
Right.
Oh, I'm familiar with Grayson.
Right.
When I was working for Max Preps,
And they
I was
hired
doing
him
a
on
lot of reports on them players.
Yeah.
hire him on the spot. And Kenwood, you didn't even give him did you not give him a call?
Didn't even
He
think
just
about
whooped y'all ass for 4 years with one of the worst teams in the city. From what they said, Northwest was horrible before he got there.
it. He also took him to the playoffs
And
because I was at the game. I was on the sideline, on the field, at the game.
say that one more time. You was on the where?
I was on the Northwest sideline. And
When the last?
Look,
Now, when the last time you been to a Kenwood game?
ain't got to pay to get into a Kenwood game.
When the last time you went to a Kenwood game? Or got
Me?
invited to a Kenwood game?
Not since we
Besides
graduated.
this last term.
2003.
Not since we graduated. Yeah. I ain't even been in that one since then. I mean, granted, yeah. I mean, I was in the military, but I still came home during football season and didn't get a call from anybody. Even when they were still coaching there after we left, I didn't get a call from that mojo.
Nope.
You know, I still got my letter in the closet. I would have wore it. I could still fit it. Ish. But that's not the point.
Put an arm in there.
Yeah, you know, I would wear it. I would have wore it Friday.
Shoot, I still got my Letterman jacket.
Yeah, yeah. All my bells and whistles on that joint. I still got it. I would have this Friday if I didn't have things to do, but I had stuff to do.
And check this out. Our ladies' records are still up there. Remember, Our Lady crushed all my records.
Yeah.
And all his stuff still up there.
Yep. They still up there too. Yeah, don't nobody give a damn about no. They don't care about none of that.
Just shut up, OJ. What large? Anyway.
Yeah.
All the jokes. But anyway, and like Navar said, like he led the team in assists his first year playing, but nobody says nothing about that.
Nobody will ever know VAR was the first person to dunk either.
No. In Kenwood history.
In
He
Kenwood
beat
history.
Troy to the first dunk.
Mr. 5'6" was the first person to dunk.
Him, and nobody knows it.
He beat Troy to the first dunk in Kenwood history.
Like 7'18". Like dude was tall as hell. And LeVar beat him. LeVar was teaching a foot taller than him how to dunk.
Facts. VAR had bunnies, boy.
And Will Ferrell was teaching
Ooh, that
and
people saying white men can't jump. That boy can jump.
So I'm glad you brought him up. So he's a principal.
Where?
In Clarksville. Not at Kenwood. Didn't even get it.
Bro.
Why he's not a principal?
Let me tell you something about where I was in Oklahoma City. So in the school district I coached at, Putnam City West District, there was a dude by the name of Sam Bradford that went to Putnam City North High School.
Mm-hmm.
This dude partially paid for their new stadium. The district paid for the other half.
Right.
Dude, everybody that played with him that did go to the league is practically on the sideline for the most part. If they not on the sideline, they somewhere in the district coaching.
Yeah.
Yep. See, why ain't you call?
And that's what makes Oklahoma, Texas, Florida, Georgia. That's what makes them schools strong. They keep the door open for the alumni.
Yep. That's right.
Yep. And that don't make no sense. Like last night, I was watching of course, I was watching the Buckeye game, and LeBron James, who didn't even go to Ohio State,
not at all,
loves Ohio State football, and was there. Him, his son, like they have those kind of connections within the community. Y'all don't like it is not connecting to the community,
right? Like University of Miami.
Man,
that's what it really is. It's not.
Oh, let me speak on my Jackson State right quick. In the last 3 days, Jackson State has had Mike Vick at practice, Warren Sapp at practice, and Ed Reed at practice.
They come and support Deion every time, and that ain't telling how many cats he had last year when he first started to join.
Right.
Yep.
Like in equivalence to NFL players that are retired coming back and helping the community, getting that college back on track. It could be the same thing in Clarksville, whether it be Northwest, Northeast, Clarksville High, whoever it is. I mean, Clarksville High brought back Big Boy. Aaron Wallace.
Yep. Aaron Wallace with Northwest.
Why is he not coaching for the team that he got the school?
No, we're not. No, we're not gonna do that. No, he needs to be over there. No, terrible.
I'm not gonna bring that up.
Hey, I say this: the football team brought back Marcus Lawrence.
Right.
Big bro. So yeah, I think he the offensive coordinator.
and it ain't nothing. Because the game hasn't changed
No,
since we played it.
no.
Basketball, track, soccer, y'all are not touching base with these alumni and these players that were top tier in the city. Not only the city, but the county, the doggone state, the region,
In the region.
Southeastern region. Like, Will was Mr. Football. If don't nobody look back in defensive back, he probably might. Because he played both. That was back when we was playing on both sides of the ball because we didn't have
Right.
them field. So we had to play
No,
both.
no, we had enough people. They just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Not with the
Yeah.
competition we playing against.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because 4A football in Tennessee was different then.
It was like 6A, 7A, back then. That's basically what we was. This shit was
Hold
hard.
Here, and I was just talking to somebody at work.
Yeah.
I was telling them we had that first year at Kimball, we had the toughest schedule because we had Pearl Cone
All the
week 2,
All those men.
and they was a 33-game win streak and just
Yeah.
won their second straight state championship.
Yeah.
And that O-line was bigger than UT's O-line at one point.
Our first year, they beat us 60-something-0. When Will cut that long run for about 55, 60 yards, they put their starters back in the game to make sure we scored a touchdown. Rat bastards. Just self.
Hey, and then turn our bus over.
Damn it. We was about to score because he ran that bitch all the way to the 5-yard line. And they put the starters back in the game to keep us from scoring a touchdown. Casamigos didn't
Oh, but when we went to Nashville in '99,
and
Oh, yeah.
oh, look. And they started shooting at the bus before we can get the fuck out of there? No. That was done.
Hey,
hey,
boy, hey. That's why I never want when Coach Mack said play safety, I said, all right, here's my helmet, guy. I seen what we just went through last season. You want me to switch over? Oh no. No. I'm a receiver.
That's when against Antonio Beard, who went to Alabama, started at Alabama.
John Henderson.
I'm Henderson,
Big John.
and then had a great career for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, we played against NFL talent. And we had NFL talent. We had college and
That whole O-line went D1.
yeah.
Straight up. They offensive
That
and
whole-
defensive
I mean, that
line
whole
went
O-line.
D1. Yep.
I went to
So
college.
damn dude.
I went to college with somebody that played for Pearl, and back in the day when they called it Pearl. I went to college with a cat. He was a running back. I forgot his name. Don't charge it to my mind because my memory is terrible. Too many concussions. But that's neither.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You went to Kingwood?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Nah, y'all was straight."
Yeah, we was. We just had a terrible fucking coaching staff.
And he was like, "Who are you?" Because he was asking me who I was, and I was like, "I was number 7, a wide receiver." He was like, "No, hands down, we didn't have a defensive back on our squad. If it wasn't for our defensive line, nobody could
Facts.
like as far
Facts.
as like, guard you and shit like that. Your quarterback couldn't get out his own way to get you the damn ball.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a defensive back on our team that was faster than you
Yeah.
at all." And like I said, I'm not gonna pat myself on the back at all. But I did my thing in high school. I was
You
honest.
did shit.
You know
Did
what?
more than that.
It wasn't just me.
Oh no.
We went 1-on-1 every day in practice. Unless you played both sides, then you went against them. But if you played one side, we went 1-on-1s in practice. So our offense made our defense better, and our defense made our offense better. That's how you, as a squad. Scout team offense, got it. I know their position. But when it came down to individual drill sessions,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I mean,
Shit.
against DBs, running backs, against linebackers, we went 1-on-1.
Boy, I used to hate seeing Vernon.
People shouldn't be doing that shit now. That's why these teams ain't shit. Because they don't put their best against their best. So how
Yeah.
Facts. Bro, we used to call folk, dude. Let me tell you what I did with the. I was 2 years offensive coordinator and I 1 year D coordinator. I used to call folk out. I'm like, hey, you going against him? You put up and
You
shut
can't-
up. No.
Yeah,
No,
put up or
and
shut
then
up.
I'm like, don't let me see you trying to slide to the back of the line. Oh, if you played O line, you facing if you play D line, you facing everybody on the front.
Yeah.
Rapid
Yep.
fire, back to back.
Play from left to right, whether it's tackle, end on the right, end on the left. You know what I'm saying? Whether you had the stemmed up linebacker rushing the ends or whatever the case may be, you got to go
Yep.
one like
Yep.
basketball practice. The ball tell you, everybody went against everybody.
Oh, Coach Jackson wouldn't let you slide for nothing.
Motherfuckers like you were cool as soon as practice was over.
Yeah.
But on that,
Yeah.
or between that white chalk, your ass was that motherfucker was not your goddamn friend.
Hell no. They made sure of it. Peace and love, big bro. Peace and love.
Me and Toot were not friends on the field.
Oh, man.
Because he was the only one that could physically match up with me.
Yep.
Because we were height, relatively the same weight, and
That's why he was great.
that motherfucker
I'm
was
going against the number one receiver in the city, damn near the state.
No, I was
And-
in the state. Let's go ahead.
Number one, no, and I'm the number one corner in the state. So best competition. It's like a really university. We really had a University of Miami kind of feel. Like it's
Right.
it's ones versus
Yeah.
ones,
And that's why they
ones
was
versus ones.
at that particular point in time in history, because they had the best players in the world going against each other.
Yep.
LeVar,
Yep.
LeVar and Dale were the best point guards and two guards in the state of Tennessee because they
Oh,
were going against
Facts.
because they were
If
going
only if Coach would have used them different. Ooh, Nick.
y'all would have been winning championships way
I
back.
will. I know DeCourtney tired of me bringing this up. I'm mad. Coach Jackson would not let me suit up.
Oh no, he won't let. But you think everybody that was 6'3", 6'4", and over,
He
the
hated,
people that we want on the team wasn't to his liking.
he hated football players, except for me.
I did. You know what? I did not know that. I didn't put two and two together.
He couldn't stand. They was too physical, and because but Doug been playing with him since middle school.
So
So
in.
and he not 6'3", 6'4",
No,
but he played like that.
I'm not 6'3", 6'4". I may be 6 foot, 6'1", depending on what liquor store I'm walking in and out of when they got that little tape on the side.
Straight up,
You know,
straight
I was
up.
grandfathered in,
He was grandfathered in.
and he knew I was coachable.
Yep, him and Will.
Deals. I mean, any coach, that's that big deal, is if the player's coachable, no matter
Yep.
what your level is like. If it
Mhm.
But he had already brainwashed me from middle school to
Yep.
play how he wanted me to play coming into high school. We were there. He hated football players. Like LeVar said, me and Will.
That was only two, and that was 1 year. Both of them motherfuckers quit on us at the first year.
Yeah. So, like, my junior year, I was done. I should have played my senior year, and DeCourtney will bring this up and punch me in the neck every time about this.
Because you know he would have won the ship. You know he would have won the ship. God damn it, man. You left me with Samson.
I done
Bruh.
ate Jello him. I done ate Jello harder than him. But we'll talk about that topic. That's why he is where he is now. But anyway,
Fuck, and Antoine. Not Antoine, but Antonio. Antoine was my only one. He was me and him and Aaron.
yeah.
I said, boy, with me, Aaron, and Doug, our senior year, only reason I'm staying in Clarksville, Tennessee, because my parents moved to Bama.
Yeah, he was supposed to move to Bama.
Only reason I got the head coach down here on my nuts. He want me to damn play point guard. He done called Kentucky, Tennessee, and I'm like, man, I ain't listening to none of that shit. Bruh, you want me to play football? Oh, you play football, I'm playing basketball. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Aaron was fast as shit. I have no idea.
Aaron was
Right.
Man,
he didn't want he wanted his summers off. He kept saying, I want my summer. Him and damn Will. I kept telling me and we tried to get him and Will to run. Man, with us on a 4x1, 4x2.
Let's not
man.
fantasize. Our 4x2 was square. All for about
Sure.
relate.
We was nice.
Yeah, no, but then with them,
Man.
But Aaron and Will,
I might not relate.
I might not have made it.
Right.
Oh, remember the big boy relay?
Yep.
Well, it was just all shot putters. We like to this
They
day,
had no
I'm like,
idea how fast y'all was.
Just athletic.
like when I saw the time, I was like, is this the real time?
Hey, AJ, think of this. When we used to have to run them sideline to sidelines at the end of practice,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it wasn't no offensive linemen and defensive linemen in the back. Y'all niggas was lined up next to us.
Yeah.
And we was running 4-2, 4-3.
They didn't have a separate line for the big boys. Everybody
No.
ran together.
Yeah. Oh, snap. You right, because Coach Hawkins set it up that way.
Bro, you remember damn Big Glenn used to damn near beat us most of the time.
Yeah.
Glenn Robinson. See, we had speed, boy. You wouldn't, man. If we could have got Coach Arrington out the way,
We would have been all right. Because
Bruh.
outplay people. It wasn't because they may have been just as talented as us, but they never goddamn worked harder than us. Nobody back at that time from 97 to 2001, football, basketball, track, soccer, volleyball, whatever sport, they did not work harder than us.
no.
They wouldn't survive at our practices. It didn't matter who the fuck it was across the state. Even motherfuckers from other states would not survive our practice. We wasn't necessarily talented more so than anyone else in Tennessee.
Hell, half the time we were smaller than everybody else.
Just worked harder.
We just worked hard.
That's
Yeah.
all it was. Worked harder than we did before.
Yep.
Bruh. When I was working for Max Preps,
Yeah.
I went down to Northwestern High School in Miami,
Yeah.
and I was talking with that D coordinator. I'm like, how do y'all have like the top defense in the state? And like even y'all big dudes can get around. And coach told me straight up, if you run slower than 4.8, you don't play on my defense.
Fair. Fair.
They had 300-pounders
Running
It
fast.
no-
Oh, wait.
running 4.8 flat, 4.85.
A lot moving. That's
That's a lot, dude.
I'm like, these
Can you
dudes
imagine getting
playing
hit by
down
that?
here in Florida.
I can't imagine getting hit by a motherfucker that goddamn big that moves that
I
fast.
can too.
Big ass hit me. He played defensive line. I'm a wide receiver on a slant. What the fuck is your big ass doing out here?
Bruh,
And
I will never forget it. He hurt Will. He hurt you. He hurt DJ. Then I had to fuck around and go in for a play. And what we do, we run the option to his side. He tackled me and B at the same goddamn time. And then Coach Arrington gonna say, "Hey, Will, you ready?" Well, no shit, motherfucker. I'm not going back out there.
John Henderson separated my shoulder.
And you played all
This man, listen, let me tell you how big John Henderson's hands was. This
Man.
dude could literally grab my chest plate and do this. This dude threw me by my chest plate. I landed on my shoulder and dislocated my shoulder. I missed that next week's game.
But playing against cats like that, the Metro Nashville schools, and then because we played against Metro Nashville schools, where we're just stupid on their own right. But then Clarksville was strategically located where we played the big country boys as well.
Yes, we played the Henry counties and the Cheatham counties and the Dixon counties and the
Trousdale.
You know what I'm saying? Places like that. So we played both sides. And we got our ass whooped that first year on both sides. Our first year in football, we went 0-10.
0-10. Oh, they say really it's 1-9 because the Maysville game they forfeited.
No.
Who forfeited?
They said Maysville forfeited one game. I remember us going 0-10.
That's it.
I don't remember winning a game.
None. Not one. Whether it was a technicality or not, we didn't win that one goddamn game. We got our ass whooped. That's what whooped.
But I do remember this. I remember that last game. I was going back into basketball, and every day, like you said, every day you niggas was working.
Yeah.
Every single day we was outside doing something, working.
That or in the weight room.
Or in the weight room.
The shit, but we made that
I
motherfucker.
wanted to make a point that second, after football season, like I acted I know for a fact I acted an ass in that damn weight room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every day over the summer.
Oh man.
All we needed was somebody to school.
I hated y'all.
And we
Y'all for real, man, because Coach Jackson didn't give a shit about weightlifting at all. We was cool with I'm cool. Push-ups, sit-ups, run, squats, let's do it. Y'all jackasses went in that goddamn weight room after that season, and that next year, Architect, that next year, our ass was in that weight room twice a week.
set the standard.
I
was so goddamn mad.
Who it was. Oh, it was Anthony Osorio. Man, AJ, get your big ass out the weight room.
That motherfucker.
And he needed to be there.
Yes.
Was softer than a pillow.
And see, a 6'5" motherfucker that couldn't move, but I had a 6'5" motherfucker on my football team on my offensive line that could move and could play. But you want the ladder. No wonder we getting our ass whooped.
Hey, look, he should have replaced Anthony Osorio with Arletti Jones easily.
Easy.
That's not a decision for me, because they relatively the same size, height wise, and everything like that.
Yeah.
Up over there.
But this nigga run a 4.5 and can jump and athletic, and this one is stuck on the ground. Why do
Arletti had a 41-inch vertical?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Why was he not playing basketball? Because Coach Jackson hated football players, or any other sport. If you didn't play if you wasn't basketball 100%, he didn't fuck with you.
Yep.
Except for being
like you said, we got grandfathered in because we was middle school. We came in with middle school, so he knew we was multi-sports players. But anybody, if Var would have decided to run track, he would have snatched his ass.
Yeah, he wouldn't have started.
If Dale would have decided to run track, he would have snatched his ass. But he got us out there running.
And Dale could have said, both of them, look.
On the track.
You would imagine LeVar as a running back?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna let that marinate. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna hang this up right here and
Can you imagine Will Ferrell playing receiver? Or safety?
Or tight end.
Or tight end?
I was just about to say.
You imagine that? You imagine just giving the ball to LeVar and just chilling out and watching him do whatever.
Man.
He would have been like Nelly.
I was getting ready to say that. Nelly from The Longest Yard.
Would have been just like his ass. He said,
bro, I went, this was probably like after football season, I went and visited Nebraska, and I was in the tight end room.
Yeah.
I was the smallest dude in there.
Right. At 6'5", 200.
At 6'5", yeah. Yeah.
Like, you had this dude named Shelvin Jackson, 6'7", 255. Aaron Galladay.
Oh, shit.
I told you. I knew it. You see?
Oh,
see, bro? You was right. Hey, Coach Jackson didn't play about that shit.
He hated football players. Like, he came and recruited LeVar as long as he didn't play.
Wow.
Yes, you did. Sure did.
Like, right now.
I did not know that.
Right now.
But then think of this. Think of this now. Now, I can speak on the other side. Now, we go to basketball, and LeVar, again, LeVar can play any position at 5'6". Like, that's where I got it from. That's where that playing all positions, LeVar played every position. So when LeVar starts scoring outside of assisting, LeVar goes to the bench.
Right.
So why the fuck he not? I'm getting a lot of minutes as a freshman, and I should not be with him and Dale.
Right.
And Antoine, our shooter at the time, then he would. You don't know
And
what the fuck happened to him at
Mississippi
Christmas.
oh man,
Had to guard him.
Antoine Stevens.
Yeah, you had to guard him getting off the bus because he's pulling from the goddamn parking lot.
And then coach told him to stop
The
pulling after the
school he
Christmas
came
tournament.
from, 1A school in Mississippi. All they know is hooping and cotton.
Yep. So imagine, man, if you're going to ridicule a player for being who he is, this is a good lesson for coaches that's listening.
Yeah.
You're going to ridicule a player for who he is. Why stop him from playing another sport?
We'll wait. We'll wait.
And here's the trend. When working at Max Preps, this started 2015, 2014. I was doing reports for TCU, Coach Patterson down there at TCU. Every year we meet with him about players he want to look at and stuff like that so he can get a good profile or whatever. He was like, if these players play more than one sport, put them at the top of my list.
Yeah. Because you want that kind of athlete. Why
You
wouldn't
want
you?
an
Gary
athlete.
Patterson at TCU.
Why wouldn't you?
What's the black coach that was at Texas A&M with Manziel? Gary Sumlin. Same way, same thing.
Yeah.
If them kids play more than one sport, they gotta put them at the top of my list. I don't want guys that just play one sport.
Yeah. Why won't you want that kind of athlete?
That's what. So you mean to tell me I got a football player and I'm looking at a football player that runs track, that can run track, and he also wrestles? Huh?
Hey, you want a wrestler in them trenches. You
Hello.
want
No, I didn't wrestle. Lee Dudley wrestled.
Lee
That was
wrestles,
Lee,
but
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. You just want him to focus on football, but he runs a 4.5, 4.6 40, and he slams motherfuckers bigger than him. But you don't want him to do them other two because you want him to solely concentrate on your shit.
Yeah, and honestly, LeVar should have never been playing JV. Let's go ahead and get that shit out the way. Ever.
And he's like, Coach seen VAR kill us in practice.
Every day.
Every single day, kill us in practice. Why would you belittle him?
That motherfucker created the floater. Like, after George Gervin with the finger roll, like, LeVar knew how to float. God damn it, he could float from the three-point line.
Tell him again, bro. Nobody knew what the floater was until Tony Parker.
Look, and
Nobody knew what a floater was until Tony Parker. But everybody in Clarksville had a floater.
I can jump. Now, let's go ahead and get that. I had a good vertical. I was dunking in middle school. Let's go
Sure was.
Context.
Yeah, the 45-inch vertical too. Like,
Never blocked LeVar floater. Never blocked his floater.
nope.
And I was dunking in middle school. Just like I said, you can get some context around this. Never block his floater. Regardless of how high I jump. Like, oh, his shit. Here come LeVar with that goddamn floater. Get on. Like, just power up. Like I was on goddamn Dragon Ball Z. Like I was going. And I can never block his goddamn floater. And it would go in every goddamn time. Piss me the fuck off. And
Like, and his timing with it was like impeccable. It was impeccable.
Every time.
I know Doug gonna jump. Here he come.
Yep.
That bitch all the way to the Raptors, and it would fall. Fuck Steph Curry. He would float that bitch all the way to the Raptors.
Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Didn't VAR, you vouch for this too. That's why it really pissed me off walking through the school not seeing none of this. You know, we had the original Splash Brothers before we even seen Steph or Clay.
Mike Baez,
Dale Evans, Wyatt Brain.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. What was that team? What was that team y'all put 95 on our senior year?
Shit. I want to say Portland. I want to say it's Portland, but I can't remember who came to the crib. It was somebody at the crib. We put 95 on them.
Yeah.
Laverne.
The motherfuckers used to stake in their ass when they came up to Clarksville because they used to come up to
Nick,
people. And what the fuck you about to do with 6 people? Get the fuck out of here. Like, you got for every race. Like, you're not about to do get ran off the track. We beat McGavick, and my homeboy went to McGavick, but he went to McGavick before, whatever. And we beat McGavick so bad at track, we wrote our name on their truck.
oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Already
That's
told me
another
about
thing.
that.
Dude, there is nothing for, again, we set the standard. Ain't no pictures of the Kenwood Classic for track. Like, ain't none of that at the school. Why would you
Man.
not have that?
Biggest track meet in the United States.
A lot of people don't know in city competition that I was undefeated my senior year.
No, they don't. And they should know shit like this.
Shit like that is in any other school that's 50 plus years older have they, Yep.
It should be somewhere in the school.
I was city champion 2 years in a row. And my senior year, I was undefeated. Like, no team in Clarksville touched me. Fort Campbell did not touch me. Hoptown could not touch me. Clearston County could not touch me.
We used to go to the state.
My only competition was in Nashville.
Right.
Right. And,
Right.
and kids in the school should know stuff like this. They should be aware of the legacy of this school.
Yeah.
Be aware
What-
of the legacy of the school. So
Wasn't our wrestling team like top in the state?
Yeah, they
Damn
were
near
top.
every
They
year.
were top. They were top 25 in the state. Yeah.
There is nothing in that school system that says we even wrestled.
no.
Kelly Childers won
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Ron Vecchione, who graduated with me, won state. Matter of fact, no. Childers went to nationals.
Children's
And
went to
plays-
nationals.
Yeah, because
and that's not no slouch.
yeah.
Motherfuckers should be aware of this shit. Because when you have pride in your school, you a goddamn Kenwood Knight. There's
Yes.
a level that you need to
Man,
up,
I rep that shit.
and there's a certain level of pride when you get to put on that uniform, regardless of what uniform it is, whether it's wrestling, football, basketball, track, soccer, shit, even a goddamn band.
Right. Oh, time out.
Motherfucker.
Time out. AJ, it's gonna make you mad.
Look, you
We
still
did not.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did not have a band. We don't have a band.
Hell no, we didn't have no band. We had a jazz
No.
band.
No. We don't have a band right now.
What?
There's no band at Kenwood.
Wait.
Oh, I got it, man.
So,
So-
the fat
so wait a
lady
minute.
retired in May, and we don't have a band.
I want y'all to go back and look at that picture. There's a picture. I posted a picture of the stadium. I mean, of the bleachers. You know, we had the band took up that whole right side when you turn around.
Yeah.
Empty. We don't have a band. We don't have a band director. We don't have a band.
No. Because our drum line was crucial. Our drum line.
That's why I keep iterating, man. Anybody and everybody that graduated from Kenwood, get your ass in line. Because it's time. We got to get that shit back in order. The alumni, they are opening the doors to the alumni, what they have not done ever. And it's coincidence that it's 25 years in, and our little brother had to go in there and set the shop. And you know what I'm saying? But for one, I appreciate it. Because goddamn it, walking through that school and just seeing the standard that we had is
That's on hers. Because he saw that shit and it wasn't going.
Good.
Man.
I'm glad he cut. I mean, because he has the weight to go in there and do what he does.
exactly.
They would have looked at one of us and just laughed and never contacted us back. But Antoine, man, I applaud you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man.
I applaud you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you doing what you're doing right now in the city, doing what you're doing. And we
Yep.
talked to you a show almost a year ago, damn near.
Facts.
What you doing right now, man?
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just by what I'm seeing, is Kenwood the only school with like an active alumni?
What up?
I'm asking. Is Kenwood the only school with like an active alumni as of right now?
We just started the alumni whole spectrum this
Right.
year. This is the first time ever anybody's ever tried to put it together.
Yeah.
Ever. So we 25 years in. We really 24 years behind, really. Because, you know, Clarksville High, you know, you got Sean Marion over there, Trent Hassel and them shit over there.
Yeah.
So
Sean Marion don't claim Clarksville.
he don't
He's from
claim
Chicago.
Clarksville, but he gives back to Clarksville High.
Hey, and we just brought in our boy that he's active in the scene. So we're going to let him bring in his knowledge and speak right
Yes,
now.
sir.
What's going on alumni-wise or really with the active students now. Come on in here with your knowledge, man, because it's all about knowledge. Talk to us about it.
Well, I'm not alumni at Kenwood, but I coach football there, and they don't even know nothing about the '99 team. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't surprised.
Wait a minute.
But hold up, I wasn't surprised because y'all pictures are not up in the school. You know what I'm
See
saying?
what I'm saying?
And y'all was the best team to come out of that school. And I played against y'all my sophomore year. Y'all was juniors. I was a sophomore.
Okay.
I be telling the kids, like, you know, I work with James Griffin. I don't know if y'all know him or not.
Oh yeah, you know we know Big Griff.
And
Yeah, that's my guy.
all the players, and y'all can do this too, you know. Show them they senior class '99 semifinals or whatever. They don't know nothing about y'all.
Man.
Only thing they know about is Malcolm Perry, which he was
Malcolm
good.
Perry.
As far as that era, they don't know nothing about it, man. They just don't know how great they can be, and it's
Right.
talent.
Yeah.
Talent, but
Hey, man, we're going to link up, man, because you got
And that's why we had a whole show, a different show for this. But
yeah.
when I came through Friday, I came through Friday and walked. Yeah, I seen. I came through Friday and I walked through the school, and then I seen how y'all was connected, but the players was like they in it, but they not in it. Their heads in it, their head not in it, and so I was like, man, this is the perfect timing. We got the right roster around because like I said, y'all want us around. That was my main thing. Is that the doors was so wide, like the doors was unlocked. The doors was so wide open for us to walk through and just communicate and interact with the kids, man. It was a totally different atmosphere from what I was used to seeing when we went back the last time. When we went back when JC was coaching there, right before we joined the military.
Yeah.
That's the last time we walked through the doors, and I still didn't feel comfortable. But Friday, I felt real comfortable.
They got a new head coach, Jared Sneed, and man, it's his first year coaching, but he gonna turn that program around most definitely because he bringing the coaching staff in. The kids love him. He been at
That's what's up.
assistant. They didn't care too much for the past coach.
right.
And we just got to get better, man. We got to get some discipline involved. It's an easy fix, man. But like I said, it's just his first year.
Yeah.
And that, like Applejack said, they need leaders. That's the hugest thing about it. But when the kids, they respect and love, because respect and love is different.
Yeah.
Somebody out of fear, and you can respect somebody out of love. And respecting somebody out of fear, as soon as shit get hot, you're going to bail on it. But if you respect somebody out of love, and me and Court know this being vets, like if I love you as a squad leader, or if I love you as a platoon sergeant, then when shit gets hot, then I got your back.
I got you.
When
Yep.
shit respect you out of fear, when shit gets hot, I'm bailing on you. So
You on your own, player.
if your players respect your coaches out of love, that's different. They will go above and beyond their physical ability, and when it comes more so towards the heart and their mind, they will push past that. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing these wind sprints at the end of practice and this, that, and the other. Then you can push past that because you respect whoever it is that is leading you.
Yes.
Of them.
Yep. Because they pouring their all into you. And they see that as teenagers, they see that. That's why we went so hard. It's not because of Arrington bum ass. We went hard because of Mac. We went hard because of Birchwood. We went hard because of damn Hawk.
Hawk.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even on staff. The Haven Dad.
Coach Williams.
The Haven Dad. Oh, he said,
Coach
what's up? I
Garnett.
ran into him at the thing. He said, what's up? Yeah.
88
Look, man,
Copy.
I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. Y'all keep up the podcast.
Yes, sir.
And when it really comes down to stuff like that, man, it's just, man, out of that love, your players do different for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
And another thing, I also want to help out and get players from Kenwood recruited. Like I said, I used to work for Max Preps. My head, I played at Jackson State and I played at Langston University. Ironically, the head coach at Langston is one of my teammates that we played together at Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. Like I was like, hey, the school in Clarksville, Tennessee, we got about 12 kids. What you need? DBs, linemen, what you need? Receivers, running backs, what you need? You know what I'm saying? And I will even reach out to Clarksville High, Northeast, Northwest. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about helping our city. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I mean, it starts at home, of course, because we kill with alums. So we gonna rock with ours first. But we love, I mean, everybody say what they want about Clarksville, but damn it, we love the kids. And if anybody outside, because most of our friends, their kids go to these schools. So why would you not want to push your influence to these other schools? Yeah, to these other schools, you know, knowing that, you know, some of them, even though they kid with alum, shit like Will. Son went to the other side. So what? Still. Love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what we
and one thing that Bob one of my me and Joe Bailey talked about this probably like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
If Austin P had recruited 98 through 01, Austin P would be a 1AA power with at least a couple conference championships and some playoff berths, possibly a national championship.
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Because I was sitting there thinking about it. All of us from Kenwood, all them cats from Northwest, all them cats from Northeast, all them cats from Clarksville. Clarksville Academy was a 1A power.
Yep.
The few cats at Montgomery Central.
Yep.
Fort Campbell High.
Austin P kills it. He kills it for Clarksville sports.
It does.
Because for them motherfuckers that do want to stay home, they don't recruit.
You don't even reach out.
They don't
You don't even reach out.
They
So you
did
mean to tell me you got a basketball lineup?
I don't like calling people wrong, but they did have scholarships in, but they were only scholarships for incoming freshmen.
Yeah.
They had a scholarship program, but if you were coming from another school or anything like that, then you wasn't gonna get a scholarship. But for freshmen, they had scholarships.
Especially in the city. You could easily give us a right way to passage. You mean to tell me you won't get a Dale with Marcus Maven, with Ant Harley, with Sean Marion, with Trent Hassel? Huh? So you mean to tell me you can't get Will, Travis Stevens in the backfield, with Doug on the outside, with Marcus and AJ and Armani on the front line, like with Clifton in safety and Pee Wee with Mosley at offensive
middle linebacker.
Linebacker.
Dude,
Danny Pinkston, Bobby Shrub.
You can't tell me that you don't have a solidified state championship caliber team in your city. You put all them boys on the same high school team, they're gonna win state championships.
Every year.
So why would you not put them on your? Okay, so I'm gonna get Will this year. I'm gonna get Doug next year. I'm gonna get Will Arletti this year. I'm gonna get AJ Doug, DeHaven, Vernon this next year. Oh, I got Pee Wee from the previous year. Travis will be in his senior year or junior year by the time Will and them come in. Marcus
Bro.
come in with us. Tario come in with us. Like,
And then I don't know why. I don't
It
understand
would
why.
have been a factory.
I don't understand why Austin P didn't do that shit. Like, you had plenty of talent in city. Plenty. Why?
Plenty.
Just in Clarksville.
Yeah. And I understand, you know what I'm saying, you bring a cat out of state every once in a while. But in city, just city, not state. Because when I played in the All-Star game for the Shrine Bowl, that our senior year, and I played in the All-Star game for that, every last one of those schools was in reaching distance of Austin P.
Hmm.
The whole All-Star game.
Hmm.
He's talented. And I went to college with a cat from Portland. He played linebacker. Jesse Kellogg. That just writes itself. Kellogg Terrazin for the touchdown.
Yes.
But anyway, I don't get it why they don't reach out to these schools. And they may, but they don't put a lot of effort into it.
I'm about to say, bro, think about this. Y'all two alone, and Will was at the top of the peak. Did Austin P even reach out to y'all?
No. They wrote, motherfuckers.
Put it this way. By the time Austin P reached out to me, I had already made my decision to go to Jackson State.
Yeah.
See?
And I walked on at Jackson State.
And Arizona State recruited me harder than Austin P did. Them motherfuckers on the other end of the country.
Oh.
Bro, I got a letter from Old Dominion, and Old Dominion was on my ass in Virginia.
When
I
Doug
never got a letter from Austin P.
from Arizona State, I got a call from June Jones saying if I dropped 40 pounds to play receiver, I would have a full scholarship. I was like, I just put all this muscle on over 4 years. I can't lose that much weight in 4 months.
No. I mean, unless
Like,
you
dude wanted me to play receiver at 220.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, I wasn't that heavy in high school. I didn't get that heavy in college.
Yep.
I put on 40 pounds my first semester.
Hell yeah.
185 to 220 in my first semester.
Ridiculous.
And that's because up here, I was ready for that shit. That was different.
Yeah.
That was different.
I looked at dude. I remember I went to go visit your ass, and I was like,
that was different. I looked
Who
different.
is this nigga?
I had to pull. I said, hey, I know Cuz, him and Cuz was roommates, but I was like, bro, we got to go out in the hallway. I got to talk to you for a minute, bro. You on steroids? What is we doing? Like, nah, he said peanut butter and jelly sandwiches,
Literally.
bacon, potatoes, and pasta.
Yeah.
And I went straight to Danville and got on that same damn
Yeah. I was heavy as
and
fuck.
didn't gain shit.
Yeah, look, everybody's different. Individual. Let's not dig into that too much. But yeah, no, I did that at that little old UT Martin.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I went to a big ass D1 school. I went to University at Martin, which is a knockoff from University of Tennessee, and put on 40 pounds. You can do it anyway. You can do it anyway.
Yep.
Man,
I mean,
bruh, at Langston University, Oklahoma, it's the farthest west HBCU. Bro, Coach Johnson, who's the head coach, he was my OD coordinator at Jackson State. 2 a days, you walked in there, you check in, he give you like this 32-ounce thing of peanut butter.
yeah.
You got 2 weeks to finish that mug.
Yeah. And that's the thing about a diet, man. A diet to gain weight is more stricter than a diet to lose weight.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. It's just as strict to put on pounds than it is to lose it.
Man.
Fucking works.
Yeah, it takes a shit ton to put on weight. You better figure it out. A lot of people don't understand that gaining weight is way harder than it is to lose weight. And if it's
Yes,
hard,
sir.
Man.
it's just
Dude,
to gain it.
On my dietary, man, I remember my dietary sheet for Word damn near. During the season,
Mm-hmm.
I had to take in 5,500 calories a day.
Yeah.
Off season, it was 4,900 to 5,000 on the dot.
Yep.
I was like, ain't no way.
That's something. Because you can't eat that much in a day. I mean, these bodybuilders are ridiculous because these cats eat 5-6 times a day.
Right.
Man.
And you think about Michael Phelps, man. That joker's eating 11,000. He was eating 11,000 calories a day.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Damn.
Stay in tune, man, with yourself. Because whether you want to gain weight or lose weight, and I'm about to switch it, like you got to really, really, really know where your goal is at.
Yeah.
Know where you want to get to. Because there's no point you making a journey and you don't know where the end is at.
Right.
One, you got to know where you want to get to. And two, you got to know how. And also have discipline mentally, emotionally to get there.
Yeah.
Because there's no that first step if you're not going to take the last step to get there.
Oh, Coach Arka's on here.
Just saying. And I didn't look. And he taught me a lot. You got to look. If you ain't willing to take the last step, don't take the first one.
Right.
Because you're just wasting your time.
Right.
Yeah.
That quitting halfway through shit, no.
Whoo!
You ain't willing to take the last step to reach your goal, don't take the first one. You
Yep.
like,
Wait a minute.
keep it with you.
Hey, y'all remember a certain wide receiver not named Doug got kicked out the weight room for quitting halfway through a workout?
We're not naming no names. We're not bashing.
Hey.
No.
All I remember is Coach Hawkins. That's all I remember.
Not bashing nobody on this channel. We're not gonna do that.
Nope.
Empowerment, not devourment. We're gonna uplift everybody.
Yes.
But came down to that doggone Arthur Hawkins.
Oh, you gonna live.
If you ain't ready for him, don't.
You gonna learn today?
Yeah, just don't. Because that guy is built different.
Yes.
Man.
Look, he is old school, and when I'm saying it like this, is not a bad thing.
Man.
Kids nowadays need a little old school in life. They need, especially if you play in sports, because it's constantly going different. Just because you post a couple of things on social media doesn't make you the best thing going. How many takes did it take you to post that one video? And if you want to put that much effort into making that video that makes you look good, put that much effort into your work so you know you are good.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Don't wait. Put
Yep.
that effort into yourself now, just like you do them videos, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can post a video of me doing this one-hand catch all day, which we did.
How many takes did it take? How many times did it take you to get to record?
Right.
Right.
I mean, you working to make the video. Why don't you work like that all the time?
Yeah.
You're not making a video. You
Yep.
wouldn't have pushed 315. Why don't you put that work in and make 315 all the time, not just for the video?
Right.
You
Right.
doing it
Do
for
you-
life.
Do your work. Do your workout the first 30 minutes, and then do your videos. Knock out a 15-minute workout, and it ain't like you got to sit in there for 2-3 hours like people used to think. You ain't got to do none of that. You can go to the gym and do your own home workout, whatever. 15, 20, 30 minutes. You're being active every day, like our brother from Heads Up is, like T-Mac said.
Every day.
1% every single day. 1%. Ain't nobody. You are not gonna get from 0 to 100 in one day. It is not going to happen.
Got to build up.
No health, no wealth, no mental, no nothing. Nothing in your life. In real life, you're going from 0 to 100 unless you hit the lottery, and that's just 1 in a million chance. 100 billion chance. Yeah. So 1% better every single day.
than you did yesterday.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. But look, hey, look, we're just gonna save the topic we had for today because it's not going away. Because y'all little square head Newport box living life mojos need to hear this. When it really comes down to it, y'all need to well, I ain't gonna say it's a lot of y'all, but it's a good percentage of y'all because y'all just insecure about yourself. Y'all gonna have to really get into this in this next topic. We're gonna save it. It may be next week, it may not, but we're gonna get into it because today just needed to be talked about.
Obviously,
Yeah,
because it ran over.
it needed to be talked about because and it ain't just us.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of alumni from different schools in different cities and different places where you can see that your school just ain't going like it was when you was there. We ain't saying that you got to be the complete total 100% fix to the problem. You got to put something into it.
You got to put some work in it. You got to put the work in. Don't ask for change. Don't ask for changes if your ass ain't gonna get involved.
You ain't the solution. Hello? You the problem.
Come on, man. It's simple. You can either put your time or your money in. Either one.
You're going to spend two things. And my dad taught me that a while ago. You're going to spend two things in life. Either your money or your time.
That's it. Which one is more valuable to you?
Yeah, either you're going to go out in your yard and spend your time to get it looking like you want to get it, or you're going to spend your money for some company to come over and get your yard looking like you want to get it. One of the two.
One of the two.
And if you don't have the knowledge, you spend your money. But if you have the knowledge to put back into your place, put back into your community, put back into your school, whatever the case may be, support, put time into that.
Yep.
And get it back up to the level of legacy, because that's what it really boils down to.
Legacy.
Places, because these kids don't have no pride in where they're going because they don't know the legacy
that they came from.
Exactly. Ain't shit in this school, so we ain't shit.
So you got to put your time into that, man, and put out the knowledge, just like we try to do every week. And during the week is put out the knowledge of what needs to happen for things to change places, for motherfuckers to switch lanes and push hard and forward to the next goal in time. What y'all gonna do?
What you gonna do, Jones Drew? Barbecue or mildew?
Look, we're gonna figure it out. You gonna look. You're gonna have to shake a leg.
Come up with something.
Do something, yeah. Even if it's just you putting in a look, maybe about 20 hours a week. Excuse me. Maybe 10, 15 hours a week. And then somebody sees, oh shit, lady over there putting in their work.
Yep.
Maybe
Let me do the same thing.
Or a court over there at work. Maybe I should go ahead and help him out. That Jones boy over there putting in that work, I'm going to go ahead and help him out. And then it starts to domino effect. And next thing you know, you got a state champion in your area.
Yep. Yep.
But you had something to do with that. Just saying. Put in that work at where you at. Don't worry about all this other shit. Just put in work where you at, man. You may not be able to get back to your hometown because you live on the other side of the United States now, which is understandable.
Yep.
But put in work. Learn. Figure it out. Oh, they was 5A champs 10 years ago. What happened?
What happened? Yep.
Oh, champs just a few years ago. What happened? This day.
We the only school that got a motherfucker with a nickname. Who else was Houdini? Name another Houdini.
In cleats.
In cleats. Nigga, please. Y'all better look.
No, he had two nicknames. Will the Thrill.
Will the Thrill. But that didn't stick. That Houdini on
Houdini did.
Houdini on cleats.
Houdini and cleats.
Because check this out. That All-Star game Will played in. One of my teammates from Jackson State was his teammate. one of my tight ends from Memphis. He was like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, you went to Kenwood?" I was like, "Yeah." Your quarterback with that crazy dude, Martin. What they call him, Houdini and Cleats? Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
The
He
state
didn't
of
even
Tennessee
call Will.
knew that boy.
He didn't even call Will by his first name. He was called Martin Boy, Houdini and
Yeah.
Cleats.
Houdini, didn't nobody know his first name. Nobody knew his first name. They said Houdini. That was Houdini.
And we're gonna work it out, man. Back in this.
Yep.
And what we got going
Yeah,
on.
man.
Y'all continue
Yep.
to Sunday. I got a lot of work to do. For people that's still moving and shaking, be blessed, and greatness is within you, like our brother T-Mac says. Greatness is within you. Find it by having that conversation with yourself. That's the only way you're going to be able to find it. Nobody else can bring it out of you. You bring it out of you. Don't rely on nobody else, because, hey, people go and come in your life.
Yep, all the time.
Yeah.
Only one that stays constant with yourself.
Right.
So bring that greatness out of you, within you, out.
Mm-hmm.
Show it, shine it, because you never know who you help out day to day. But bring that greatness within you, out of you.
I'm glad you said that, because that reminded me of when I first started coaching. Coach Matt hit me up on Facebook. Man, how long you been coaching? I was like, man, I've been coaching off and on since 05. And he was like, where you coaching now? I was like, man, I'm at Putnam City High School in Oklahoma City. He's like, what you coaching? I was like, I'm coaching D-line. He was like, hey man, you gotta represent. You gotta represent Kenwood well, man. He was like, man, I'm so proud of you. He was like, man, and then he was like, man, I remember when you came to my class first day after we got everything done. Me and you was in there with drawing plays on the board. I remember. And I was like, oh man, I was like, that was in his class. And when I heard that he had passed away, man, like that hit hard, man.
Yeah, man.
It hit me hard, man.
And
Man.
so what I brought to the forefront for the school was to give him his flowers the first home game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just,
For Coach
but
Mack this year, I'll burn the city down. Because that man put so much, his whole being, even when he was sick, knowing that he was sick, fighting it, put 100% into that goddamn look.
any kid that has ever known Mac, and we know y'all know Mac. Y'all pour. Don't care how old you are. Pour your drink, take your shot.
Buy a half a pint and just pour that shit out.
Yeah. We are definitely because it didn't happen the first game, and I said like it's null and void for real. But it's got to be something memorable.
Yeah.
About that man in that school.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because he touched outside of just athletes. Like it was students.
He was popular.
He touched students in a different way. So we definitely gotta honor him in the school, period. In the school. Fuck the sports alone. But in the school we gotta honor him.
Yeah, for sure. Man,
yeah.
Homecoming would be the perfect time to do so.
Man, homecoming he already got the date. It's October. Shit, Twan got the date. I forgot.
Got it. I'll be there for that for sure, for homecoming.
Yeah.
But we got big ups to Coach Mack. You know what I'm saying? Let's nice for him.
And I just remember like he transformed that defense from that first year, that second year, and then my senior year, like 99, 2000, like we were one of the top defenses in the whole state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a touchdown a game.
Yes.
Man. Bro.
I mean, think about the score in a semifinal game.
Right.
Right.
14-10, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's how significant that is. Memphis East
beat the next team by 60.
Easy.
Right.
60.
Man, like it
One
wasn't
of the
even
high,
close.
they was like one of the top tier offenses that year.
Yeah, they had that big running back
Yeah.
and that quarterback.
That held them to a touchdown and some change. Y'all need to
Yep.
get with Mac was that dude.
Mac was that dude.
Hold up. I remember this stat because my freshman year I played at Northeast. When we played Northeast, Northeast rushed the ball 43 times for 37 yards. Let's do the math on that. That stat that rushing number stuck in my head.
Damn.
Because of one dude.
43 times, 37 yards.
You want to talk about a motherfucker that really knew the game and studied?
And then came on that track and field.
He used to watch film during his classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
With the shit in his class. Everybody passed.
Everybody passed. Everybody knew football. You either knew football or track by the end of his class.
And everybody knew it, even the principal, and then nobody do shit about it. Won games. Defense wins championships.
He did win championship.
Kind of individual, and he won games. Shout out to Coach Mack, man. Big ups to Coach Mack.
Ain't no way you go from a defensive coordinator in football to a sprint coach in track.
Right.
A sprint coach in track. A defensive coordinator. What does it matter? A defensive coordinator.
A D lineman. A D line guy.
Is a sprinter, a sprinter's coach. And we the fastest team in the state.
And look, if it was up to him, we would have went to state. Fuck Coach Babcock.
Man.
The Courtney's face.
The thing now, Dominique.
Coach Babcock.
Boom! Yeah.
Tiffany Thompson. Like, we had the fastest people
in the state.
In the city.
Individually.
Yeah.
And then you put them motherfuckers together. Coach Mack was a genius. He was a genius.
And then you had crazy folks throwing brass balls and shot and metal discs.
That motherfucker was a beast because he coached the field.
Coach Babcock didn't have to do nothing but work on long distance. The rest of the team was ran by Coach Mack.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. No.
We got two coaches. One do long distance, one do everybody else.
Coach Mack ran 90% of the team.
99. Because even the damn long distance runners was damn near sprinters. JC ran the 400.
He was an 800
Man.
guy. He was an 800 guy. And he ran the 400. And which is a sprint.
Yep. Which is a sprint.
Out there that don't know. It's a sprint.
One lap is a sprint. Yes.
And he coached the hurdle people.
And he coached the hurdle. Again, he coached every goddamn. He coached. How do you coach a relay team? Shot put, discus, triple jump, long jump.
And all of us were state caliber athletes.
Every last one of us made it to regions.
And like it wasn't shit. Regionals wasn't even. That was boring to us. State was it.
State was it. We know what we doing. Our goal is state.
But I had it worse than y'all. I was going up against a junior Olympian in the discus.
and what Max say? You better beat his ass.
Yeah.
Fuck who you were. You better beat him, nigga. God damn it. Shit.
Hey, he said, what he say? Hey, we are here at our home spot. It's the Kenwood Classic. Nobody comes in our house and whoop our ass. Nobody.
Right.
We better win this meet. Period. And we won.
I don't give a damn where you place individually. But Kenwood boys and Kenwood girls, as a
we
school,
better win this
we
meet.
better win this meet.
And we did.
Man,
And
I'm
we
gonna
did.
tell you. Listen,
I think we damn near went undefeated our senior year, bro.
We went undefeated the 3 or 4 years we did that shit.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Home. That trophy.
I don't think we lost. I don't think we lost as a team for real. I would really want. I would want to
We
put
didn't.
that, bring that up.
We didn't.
We didn't lose as a team.
We were city champs.
every
we-
year.
We dominate the Tuckasee Invitational too. That Tennessee, Kentucky. We dominated that. Hold up. Who remembers me getting accused of taking steroids for throwing that 50 in the shot?
Yeah, the Tuckasee was
Who's that Paducah, wasn't it?
No. We was at Fort Campbell.
Oh, okay.
We was at Fort Campbell.
the
And that
Tuckasee-
girl from, that girl from Northeast was like, oh my God, he must be on roids. I was like, I almost cussed that girl out.
No, bitch, we lift every day.
The Tuckasee.
Man,
I threw discus. I threw shot put that one time at that one meet just because we needed. The
you
point.
did. Yeah.
Because we needed the points.
We did. Whatever.
You know what? I'm going to tell you why you had to throw. Me and Tyrone had to take the SAT that day, the ACT that day. So we end up coming later. So by the time we got there, you had already thrown.
Yep. And it was. I mean, what was like.
And we
40
still won.
it was only, I wasn't throwing like nothing crazy. It was only like a 40 something, but it was still strong. Like I've never done this before.
Coach Max said,
That's something else. Doug threw a 40. Had never thrown before.
Never thrown before.
In a normal meet, Doug would have probably got 4th or 5th place. Real talk.
Never thrown it. Like I'm just saying, I'm a track guy. I do sprints and shit, but I didn't run nothing over 400. And ran that 400 that one time at Tullahoma, I almost died. Almost died. Like, and still.
Hey. And I needed it too. I needed all them 51, 52 seconds. I needed all of them. I needed all of them, baby. And give me every ounce of what you got, bro. Because I ain't got nobody else.
And Tullahoma did not forget me.
Man.
Not at all. Still don't.
Either way. We gonna let y'all go, man. We look, because the three of us can talk about this shit all day, man. We're gonna let y'all enjoy y'all day. And y'all still on. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us. But we talked about something that is a plague across the United States.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really comes down to motherfuckers just not putting back into the place that brought, but they are. Like,
Yep.
like your boy claimed Chicago, didn't claim Clarksville, even though he played his whole high school basketball career there.
You got your scholarship. You got your money from the city, not from where you came from.
From where you from, dog. Not because of where you was born at.
Thank you.
You was born there. Got it. Nothing against that. But you don't put the city that got you where you are.
That's like
I was born in Lufkin, Texas.
Yeah.
But that's like Clarksville's my city. It's my city.
Right. That's like me claiming Memphis. I was born in Memphis, but that's like me claiming Memphis and not claiming Clarksville.
Not acknowledging.
And I ain't never lived in Memphis. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Clark, this home.
Yeah.
This is home. I'm a Kenwood Knight through and through. So what? My freshman year, I was at Northeast, but I am a Kenwood Knight.
Yeah. Because
matter of fact, me and Doug was at Northeast Middle together.
Yeah.
So
man,
he's supposed to graduate with you, but he graduated with me because he was waiting on me.
And I got hit back because I was a badass. But anyway.
Terrible.
I'm not gonna talk about that because I was a kid then. Shit, in some situations in life, man, I'm still a kid because you can't never. You gotta
never grow up.
Look, because if you serious all day, man, you're gonna die early. You gotta be silly.
Man,
you gotta be silly. You got to.
Yep. You gotta smile. Add 10 years to your life.
Yeah, because I'm a big ass kid. At the end of the day,
Yep.
That knows me, regardless, I'm a big ass kid.
Yep. That's why we're gonna live to 150.
Look,
Doug always used to make me and Doug was in the same homeroom. Doug had me rolling every day, even when I didn't feel like laughing.
you gonna laugh around me, goddammit.
Folks used to make fun of me. Doug was like, dude, you not gonna say nothing?
You gonna laugh, goddammit. I don't give a fuck how big you is. You gonna laugh.
And then, now check this out. Keisha Taylor was messing with me in math class, and I went off. Doug was like, where did this come from?
Taylor, beautiful queen, then you do your thing.
Man.
I'm not down in no. I'm not putting nothing.
But that's the home. She the homie. She the homie.
She the
But
homie.
that was
Always
a long
the
time
homie.
ago, man.
Homie. Watch the
That's the homegirl. That's the homegirl. My bad. That's the homegirl. That's the homegirl.
We'll talk about it, or we won't.
Yeah, we're out of here because he finna get on. He finna get on subject we don't need to talk about at all.
No, I wasn't
Love
gonna
y'all.
don't do it. I wasn't even. We
Hey.
we trying to continue. It's, look, the weather here is terrible, but that don't mean y'all can't celebrate your life. Celebrate the sun outside, man. Go out and get a little sun. Stop sitting inside all goddamn day watching Netflix. Go out and get,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Walk a mile. Cause shit, I got work. Like I said, we gonna get out here. We're gonna continue to work and continue to make our lives better and better every day. Start with yourself. Start with yourself.
Yep.
Check on your strong friends.
Check on your strong friends. Check on your strong friends. Absolutely. Look, and we're gonna trend that across the planet, across the world, out in the universe, man. Because when you put out in the universe, don't expect anything back.
Right.
Nope.
Because you're not doing it for the right reasons at that point. When you expect
Right.
it to come back to you, do it
That's
just because it's the right thing to do.
Stop expecting anything in life.
Do it just because.
Go
it's
out there and work. Yep.
Continue to network, man. Touch your neighbors. Got motherfuckers walking around here, neighbors for 15 years, and only waved at that one person just because you went to go check your mail and they was outside.
You know, I feel some some type of way. I feel like you talking about me right now because I don't check on my name.
No, your neighbor will make you lose a half a day. That motherfucker can talk like a mother, because I know. Because that motherfucker used to talk to me like, damn, oh, shit, shut up. I was supposed to put these ribs on an hour and a half ago, but you won't shut the fuck up. I bet you them Jehovah's Witnesses never come back to your door. But,
And never have.
hey, they we're talking about, hey, they didn't know what to do with me. They didn't know what to do with me. All right, look. You're Jehovah's
No,
Witness.
hey, look, it's so crazy. They ain't been back to the neighborhood.
Look, if you come knock on the door, expect it. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, expect it. Because I got time.
I got time. And I got plenty of knowledge. Let's go.
I'm
I'm with the shit today.
Look, I'm all every day. I'm with the shit today. Don't let me stop. Look, come with it. I'm with it every day. Every day, all day. People that know me, people that hang around me every day, they know. Look, I'm with the shits.
Yes.
You want to knock on my door? You got time? You got time today? All right. If you don't,
Yep.
then I to the next one, because I'm going to let your ass have it. We're going to let y'all continue to enjoy y'all day. I know I said that like 6 times. But be blessed within yourself. Greatness is within.
Save someone's life.
Hey, get your life together. Y'all motherfuckers that think y'all got it together. Y'all don't. Y'all don't.
Don't be as adventurous as you think you are. Sometimes just remember your initial thought process said, no, don't do this.
No,
So
I'm not ready. No, don't do it.
Sometimes don't do it. Sometimes just don't do it. You know, don't cross that bridge when there's a bunch of shit on the ground that you can't see.
Don't do it.
Apple Jacks.
Look, sometimes foggy. Look, we all got ankles and knees. Keep them shits in line. Just saying. Because my back is killing me right now. I went above. Let's get it, man. Look, enjoy y'all time. Continue to press forward next week, man. continue to check mark those shits off your goal list.
Yep.
And, once you check something off, put something else up there.
Yes.
Comfortable with where you're at. Continue to push forward. Continue to keep checking shit off. Even though if it's little shit, celebrate that victory. And we're going to make sure y'all get into what y'all get into, man. And live life, enjoy life. Celebrate.
Yep.
Celebrate life every day. We love y'all. Peace and blessings. And we'll get into our topic for real some other time. It'll come up again. So
We got one. You seen it. You'll be all right.